Hey Indigo, I'm going to do a underwater video and a nice sunset down at that place where the bird platform is. Wild rice. I'm gonna look for some wild rice for Mary. Just filled up with gas. Hot here today. It's cooling off nice, so I know it's going to be a killer sunset. Now I could get robbed out of it with clouds, but I don't mind. Still be a good video. Tired today. I don't know why I didn't do shit. Staying up too late. I have no discipline. Indigo, when are you gonna come up here and party? We'll party all night long. I'll get you your favorite gummies down here while I'm in Pinconning. Just had a Penang shrimp dinner. Penang curry, peanut curry. What a dumbass exercising in this heat. People don't understand what they're doing. It's really bad for you to run in this kind of heat. Yeah, I'm gonna get you some gummies, and I'm gonna take you down to this bird observatory. It's this platform built. I'm gonna party all night like teenagers. I forget where you live, Indigo. Where do you live? Yeah, it's not bad now. You're right. It'll kill you running. The electrolytes. It's just very difficult on your body. And he was an old guy. He's just stupid. He probably watched some World War II movie and thinks that it makes you a tougher guy. He's really ignorant. Look at this lady's plate. Hot flash. Hot flash. Oh, that's right. Tarpon Springs. Get me some sponges, will you? I want to take a big sponge bath. Those tarpon are cool fish. You know, they used to make jewelry out of them. They may still do with their scales. Beautiful fish. You got any good places for Greek food down there, or the Greeks all moved out? Hi, hon. Hi, girl. Hey, Blueberry. Oh, shut up, Blueberry. I'd bitch slap you if you're here right now. I drive. It's not illegal, you dumbass. It's just like looking at your speedometer or GPS or anything else. You probably couldn't do it, but I can do it. I do it all the time. I'm gonna put a thumbs up. Shut up or I'm gonna block you. Hey, Shannon. Get out of here, Blueberry, you loser. You're too dumb to drive and record. Come on, hon. I got a dog on my lap too, you old biddy. Where's the beer? Yeehaw! Hey, Albert. down there in a long time. Shut up, Silver. Yeah, you're right. They don't do the flying part that much, though. Hey, Kevin. Going to set up for a sunset. Yeah, I'll take you with me, Jessica. You can sit right there. Hey, Sepka. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for tonight. Looks like it's a perfect night. He's flying his hand out the window. busy up there. Mackinac too. Yeah, busy. Nice. Really fun. That's my neighbor. That's my neighbor right there, pulled over by the cops. The guy in the red truck that lives next to me. No kidding. Small world, huh? Better him than me. I just took his garbage can in for him. Yeah, definitely him, for sure. I say. Yeehaw! No, not really. I slept kind of late. I got up and then slept a couple more hours. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Lexington, Kentucky. Fort Wayne, Indiana, or Lexington, Kentucky. Hey Stephanie, I sent you an email. Hey, how you doing? I'm still looking for a puppy for you. I was thinking maybe a Shih Tzu Maltese mix. got tired of it? Thank you. How you doing? Good girl, hon. This is a cute little town, Pinconning. I come down here a lot. Come down here to party. Pier 1. Green fields of Pinconning. Too big. Too big. Little league football. I wouldn't let my kid play football. No way. If he liked it or getting injured for some stupid high school, forget it. You don't see any Jewish kids out there doing that. They'll all own the teams 30 years from now. They're not going to be playing on them. It's because they're smart. All right, straight ahead's a famous Northwoods outlet. Get things at a discount. I don't know what's going on with this gas station here. Looks like they repaved it and it never opened. Ride a motorcycle either. Yeah, he's pathetic, isn't he? 56 years old, still talking that way. He's a good advertisement for don't do drugs, kids. Oh, good, Bo Clock. You did the right thing. I wouldn't tell you to do anything I wouldn't do myself. And I'd have taken the 4 eggs. You're a thrill seeker, I'll give you that. I dread making a left turn here. Fast traffic, people hauling ass, not paying attention. And you got a guy like this blocking your view. One. God's country. I'm in Pinconning. Not really, I'm outside. They're probably Pinconning Township or something. I'm gonna do a sunset video and do some underwater video. Plus Daisy likes running around out here in the shallow water. Yield. You better yield. Big old freight train a-coming. I've never seen a train back here. Once in a while. Last ticks she got were last year. I did get 2 to the sheer crawling on my leg, but I never got any on her. She's got super thick hair, and I think what they try and do, if they get a shot at getting on her ear, they will. But if they get on her belly, she'll get them pretty good. So she's not really set up to get ticks like a normal dog would, but I keep an eye on them. It's the only train company anywhere around here, Lake States. Lake States. I just got a video of them last week. Real small outfit out of Saginaw. They only go between Saginaw, Bay City, and Tawas, and Gaylord, Michigan. No, not Gaylord. Grayling, actually, is as far as they go. They've got like 210 miles of track. They're like a low-budget railroad. Sometimes they break down. I know of instances where they've broken down going through West Branch, and they had to knock on a door and like borrow a crescent wrench and stuff like that. And their engines and cars are all junky looking. Nyangquing, this is where I'm at. Hey, Dolly. I'm thinking about setting up in a different spot for the sunset. That way I can do underwater videos and not worry about leaving my camera there on a tripod. I actually brought a tripod tonight. But I want to see what the view is from this area before I do that. How many people are here? Nyangquing. I'm pretty good. Yeah, I haven't seen a flea. I don't think I've ever seen a flea on Daisy. I give her the flea and tick thing once a month with her heartworm. This is primo bird migrating territory. I'm not too thrilled set up for hunting, but what are you gonna do? And you know, the weirdest thing, I come here all year round. I've never seen any hunters out here. I wanted to check this area out first. It's not quite good enough. I have high standards for sunsets. It's going to be a good sunset tonight, I'll tell you that. I'm early tonight. I'm going to get a nice long one where you can hear the birds, the bees. I'm gonna let you out, honey. Be cool, honey. Just be tripping and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna get a Twinkie, honey. I've said every time I come out here that there's yellow-headed blackbirds that are supposed to be out here, but I've never seen one. Like rare blackbirds. Yellow-headed blackbirds. I'd like to see one. A lot of egrets, herons, Canadian geese, red-winged blackbirds, swifts, swallows, terns earlier in the year, common terns, bald eagles once in a while. Not as many ducks as you'd think. Oh, tundra geese. There's an egret right there. How you doing, Martin? And supposedly there's some there's owls out here, but I've never heard one and I've never seen one. Walkie bye-bye time. That's right, Janie. Walkie bye-bye time. Yeah. This is a perfect place for sunsets. You know, another weird thing, I never see turtles here. It looked like turtle paradise. And I've never seen a turtle here. To see one of those damn yellow-headed blackbirds. There's swallows making that noise. I'm going to get a great sunset from here tonight. See those swallows? That's what's chirping. It's going to be a burnt orange sunset, and I'm going to see it for a long ways away. Beautiful. I'm going to get like a 2-hour one. Got a tripod and everything. It's hazy. Just perfect for a sunset. See, this is why I need a second canoe. It's too shallow here for mine. But I still want to kayak around it. Yeah, this is a perfect setup for sunsets. I usually don't set up this good like the one I uploaded today, just handheld it. Come on, hon. Come on, I'm up here, hon. Dad's up here. Dad's up here. Dad's up here, hon. Dad's up here. Atta girl. Yeah. Good girl, hon. Oh, yeah. Good girl. Wow. Good girl. Yeah, huh? She's a good dog. You want to go swimming? Go ahead. I'll go take you swimming. Good girl, honey. She likes messing around in this like shallow water. Come on. Come on, honey. I come out here in the winter all year. Oh, no kidding, Palmetto. Wow. Yeah, I'm not too far from there. I mean, this is part of Saginaw Bay. Hey, hon. This water's a little, I don't really like the looks of this water here. Hang on, come here, hon. I don't want you drinking out of there. And I don't want you drinking that water, honey. Dad's gonna give you water back in the van, okay? I don't want you drinking that water. Dad's gonna give you good water. Dad's gonna give you good water. Come on, hon. Come on, dinky water. Come on. Come on, dinky water. Want dinky water? Dinky water. Good girl. Yeah, dinky water. Dinky that water, honey. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, ravens are smart. Good girl, honey. Yeah, it's just a lot of, it's this time of the year, it's normal. It's pretty clean water, actually. But there are certain types of, there's a lot of organic growth because it's shallow and it's been warm. I just don't want her drinking that crap. I really don't even want her swimming in it, where I don't want her licking on it. Normally I'd let her roam around the water, but I don't think it would hurt her, but I'm not going to take any chances. It's going to be a killer sunset tonight, tell you that. And I was lazy. I broke my laziness spell and actually got a tripod out. Look, there's 3 sandhill cranes. See them? They breed out here. Beautiful birds. I've seen those things spiral all the way up to about 10,000 feet. And they fly all the way to Florida for the winter. I've had this tripod for 35 years. I got about 7 tripods. All metal. Yeah, it's not blue-green algae, but it's still not good for her, you know. There's somebody out there in a kayak. Shut up, squawking birds. So when you see this video late tonight or early tomorrow morning, this is how I got it. Now they're talking. Look, there's about 12 of them, sandhill cranes. You hear them? Yeah, they just landed. And there's 2 in the distance flying. Hear them? Yeah, they're hard to get close to, except unless you're in Florida. Oh, there they are. See, they landed in that patch of grass. See them right in the mowed grass between both sides of the water, right in the middle? They're right in the middle down there. There's 3 of them. Their eggs should be hatching around now. But I bet you those don't have eggs. I bet they're just flying around. Hear the birds, honey? Nice breeze for Daisy. Yeah, I'm in Pinconning, Nyanquing Wildlife Area, they call it. It's really set up for duck hunters. This is a bird watching observatory deck. Are you, Brian, doing what? Hi, hi. Good girl, hon. Good girl, hon. This is an old all-metal Gitzo. I took this all over to Alaska. Everywhere. Every bit of Alaska. Now Dad's got to get the camera, hon. Good job, hon. Good girl. Yeah, it's a good tripod. Tripods are expensive now. You know, all these places try and sell them as like carbon fiber. When you're not walking around with them a long way, there's nothing that's better than heavy metal. I let one guy borrow one. He said he lost it. I got one good one left. So I got plenty of batteries, my GoPro, I got my Doka pole. See this, you people sneaking up on me? You come out here and you mess with the chosen one, this is what you're gonna get. See that? Stainless steel, razor blade. Yeah, it's a good view. Plus I'm gonna do some underwater video with my GoPro. I'd like to do a time lapse, but you know, time lapse to me works better when there's movement. I know a sunset is movement. I'm talking about clouds and weeds blowing. Like the other day when I did the 4K sunflower video, you could see those War Pigs is the song, and it first comes on and you can hear that playing and you see those sunflowers, hundreds of them just swaying in the breeze. There's an egret over there just landed. But just a sunset on its own, time lapse, not really. If there were clouds, I'd be all for it. Or maybe some lightning. You learn these things fooling around with this stuff. Good girl, hon. Good girl, honey. Or staying hill train. Love this bird. See, now I'm going to shoot on a manual setting, and I'm actually going to stop down. And I'm going to make it darker than it normally would be, because I think it looks cooler. Right here. See how I make it lighter and darker? It's too dark. It's too light, see? I want it right about there to accent the clouds. Right about there. I got all set up. And I can close that once I start it. I got my speaker set up, my microphone set up. See that? Maybe turn it a little bit this way. A little to the side. time to party. Comes a car. And I am going to 7. I'm going to start it. Memory card open. Doesn't matter. Double check my microphone. Right there, I got about 4 hours and 20 minutes of battery, and I'm all set up. Look at those people are taking a picture with a phone. See what a good setup this is. Usually I'm out here messing around. I got my Daisy. Now I'm going to get my GoPro, and I'm debating whether to do an underwater or a Doka pole. See, you don't need, everybody's always saying, oh, this is great video, his photos are so cool. I don't do shit. The whole secret is good equipment. I'm telling you, man, you get what you pay for with camera equipment. That's not even the greatest camera or the greatest tripod, but it's good enough. It's not the greatest mic, but it's good enough to produce 4K video on YouTube, which everybody thinks is great. But it's just a little bit of learning on the settings, not much. Average camera. Average mic is the big one. If I didn't have that mic, even though it's only $300, it would be distracting from the surface friction caused by even a light wind. They bullshit you in these ads about these camera microphones. Even a fairly expensive one is only good to about 5 miles an hour with a wind, which isn't shit. It's nothing. That's why when you see your TV station and professional productions, the sound stuff costs damn near as much as the camera stuff. Not the big time, $200,000 TV network cameras. But sound is a bitch. You still hear wind on mine, but it's acceptable. Now, say I was out here and it was a great sunset and there were bolts of lightning, and it was windy, it would be just too distracting. So I would put music over it, and people would say, why are you putting music over there? I want to hear what it's like. Believe me, when it's that windy, it's kind of like when I had the windows down to the van. You wouldn't want to hear it. There's an egret flying by right there. See, this stuff's all super simple. And on the GoPro stuff, that's totally brainless. They are a little weird. Like yesterday, I missed a whole rainstorm because of that glitchy goddamn thing. Sometimes you just look at it and it switches settings, but I've just learned to live with it. So I'm thinking I'll get my GoPro, get my Doka pole, dunk that baby underwater. My Daisy just hangs out with me. She got a drink. And I'm just set up until the sun goes down. Now there is a chance I could get robbed out of the sunset, but I'm willing to take it. You never know what that haze is going to be like when the sun gets down along the horizon. My guess it's going to be a big, bright, burnt orange ball. But clouds could roll in. Yeah, it's American made, yep. Yeah, I've done a lot of moon photography. I've got a Questar 7 actually, but I don't use it that much. And the reason for that is, you got to be up late at night at certain times of the year. And those photos, with all the publications out now and the stuff you can buy from NASA, I've got a solar flare guard where I can look at the sun directly during sunspots. But that's only certain times of the year. It's just, I guess I don't get enthused enough to jump through all the hoops. I have done it. I've gotten some good views of the space station, which is relatively low. But unless you're rich, it's basically the moon and the sun and a crappy long-distance shots of Venus and Mars and Mercury, that look like pin dots in the sky. You know, I'll tell you something interesting. This camera just auto-powered off. Which I'm going to need to change the setting on that. Come here, Daisy. Come here, hon. Hang on a sec. Come here, Daisy. How you doing? How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
He's a puppy.
Yeah, it works pretty good, actually. Stay there, hon. Usually, you know, on a good night, come out here and get a sunset. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm just messing around.
I was just out of your video.
No, that's all right. No, it's no problem. Come here, Daisy. Be careful with her. Daisy, come here. No, no, Daisy, no. I don't trust her 100%.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just, you know, I've never had a problem.
I can't touch this dog.
But you know what I mean? When I first got her, she bit everybody. That was 8 years ago. And I'm just gun shy about it. Here it is.
Look at Mama down there. Look at Mama down there. Augie. Look at Mama. Look at Mama down there.
You come out here much?
I haven't been out here in about 8 years, Pride.
Oh, really, huh?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's nice out here. Especially a night like tonight.
Yeah, it's very nice out here. It's a lot different than when I used to come out here.
Really?
It used to be you come here and there were two gravel aisles that went that way
Uh-huh.
and that way, and then there was like a big culvert, like a 10-foot culvert, and they used to come snag carp out here.
Oh, okay.
But and like none of this shit was all back here. But the
Oh,
tower was here, but that was about it.
yeah, huh. Well, I got a revelation to make. Do you know why I did an auto shut off? Because I forgot to put the SD card in it. When I uploaded that freighter video on the sunset from last night, I forgot to put the SD card back in the camera. I do that about 1 out of every 20 times, but it's got dual SD cards, so I just took the one from B and put it in A. It's gonna be a good sunset tonight.
It looks like it's shaping up to be a nice one.
Yeah, no, I think so. You never know, though.
That dog mean.
He's probably not, but you know what I mean? I don't want to experiment on your kid.
Not mine.
Yeah. Have a good day.
You too.
Nah, I tell you, well, only because of I don't think there'd be a problem, but only because of when Daisy was a puppy. I mean, that a mean puppy, man, big time. I mean, drawing blood. And she doesn't seem that way anymore. But like I told him, I don't want to experiment with kids. Come here, hon. You know, even minimal scarring, I'm talking about a 1/2-inch scar on a finger. You get any scarring in the facial features of even an adult, $50,000 on a finger, $100,000 to $250,000 on a face. Just a 1/4-inch scar from a dog bite. You better believe it. The courts are very clear at making owners responsible for dogs that bite people in the face. Yeah, I've worked on those as a PI before because they were always trying to mitigate the settlement. Like the kid kicked the dog in the nuts or tried to take away its beef jerky, you know, and this wouldn't have happened if it wouldn't have been for your kid. But if, like right there, a perfect incident. You see how people, they just automatically think that your dog's friendly. And now I should have her on a leash, so that's why I'm even extra careful. Daisy's not going to run over and bite anybody. But when your dog bites somebody, it doesn't matter if they come right up to you like this guy just did. The kid reaches for Daisy and she bites its finger. It's my problem. Yeah, I do too, yeah. No, all little kids want to pet dogs, but usually people say, is your dog... Like I got into it with a guy where I take Daisy swimming. He's a fucking smart-ass redneck, douchebag, ignorant. This dog's always running around on the leash, and I've asked him twice, your dog friendly? And both times, he's told me some days. So the last time that happened, I went over and said, you need this goddamn dog on a leash, man. I'm not going to tell you again. If your dog's friendly all the time, then I don't have a problem with it. But your smart ass had to say 2 times that sometimes. So if your dog's sometimes friendly, it better be on a leash. I don't want it running around. And from now on, it's been, I'm not putting up with that bullshit, man. Fucking jack-off tells me his dog's friendly sometimes, running around without a leash. Now that's the kind of shit that can get me instantly pissed. Yeah, I don't really think there's a problem with Daisy. There was at the beginning, but not with kids, with adults. And I've seen this before with dogs and pounds and stuff, where they're just crazy, man. They'd look at you, make eye contact. They'd like look like something in a wolf painting of a wolf being vicious. You go near them, they would just like look like they bite your leg off, and then they'd warm up to somebody, and it'd be like a little puppy. So I think these dogs have like mental breakdowns, and they get to a point where it's a defense mechanism, and they're just aggressive towards everybody. And that's kind of how Daisy was at the beginning. I don't think she's that way anymore. But like I said, I don't want to experiment with this kid. Yeah, Douglas, yep. Yeah, hang in there, Chris. Daisy, you were a good girl though, hon. It's just kids wanting to pet you. I had those neighbor kids living by me last year, and Daisy's a smart dog. They were in Halloween suits, and she let them pet them. I mean, you know, she doesn't seem that way one bit anymore. I find that she seems to have a axe to grind with adult men. Here's a guy with some kind of dog. Looks like a Dalmatian mix.
No, get out.
Kid wants to go swimming.
Money, come here.
Yeah, they can do that, Chris. I was on the board of the Humane Society. They can deny you ownership of that dog. And if they gave you a note, what happened with you is you've been trespassing. You've been trespassed. It's a misdemeanor in most states. So it's a criminal conviction, and there's no way out of it. I mean, what's the defense? They've warned you, and you did it anyway. Don't do it. No, well, there's 2 sides to every story. I mean, why would you have wine before you went to look at a dog at a adoption shelter? You know what I mean? No, I don't think he hates you. He's just, you know, there's a protocol for showing up in those places. looks like a pit bull. Yeah, it's a pit bull. It's not a Dalmatian mix. Which are good dogs. I had a few of them. Yeah, it's easier said than done, Douglas. Yeah, really, most of the time nobody's around here. I mean, when you consider what a killer view it is. Yeah, I've had to do that. Hey, salty girl. Good girl, hon. You good girl. Here goes an egret. Yeah, it does look like the Everglades. You're right. Yeah. You know, there's people out there that have camps that it's like 25 miles before you get to them. It's crazy. It's cool out there, though. There goes another one. Hear him just making a noise. Yeah, usually, yep. Yeah, these birds will be around for about another month, probably. I'm really looking forward to fall. We had a hot day today. It's going to be a hot week. Sucks. I hate the hot weather. I like it right like it is now. 78. It's going to be a really nice night tonight because tomorrow's going to be warm. It'll probably be 76 at midnight. Hey, Rita. Yeah, it sucks that hot. Hear that noise? That's a common tern. I don't see him, but that's definitely what it is. It sounds like they're laughing. Oh, he's sitting over there in the very tip of that, little peninsula. Yeah, they sound like they're laughing. So you can't barely see the power plant, which is 16 miles away. Hazy. It's perfect for sunset. Oh yeah, it's crazy, Indigo. I hate it down there. You know, I got a place in Florida. I didn't like living there at all. You ever go up to Tampa? She's down in Florida, west side. Plus you got that high humidity. Yeah, Daisy's having a good time. You couldn't find a better dog. You gotta pull her tail out so her cools better. Better pull that tail out, honey. Let Dad pull it out. Yeah, you good girl. Good breeze for you, hon. Good girl, honey. These kind of dogs are very susceptible to a heat stroke. Yeah, Daisy avoids the sun like the plague. I cut her hair every week. I didn't cut it this week, but I'm about ready to. She'd be so miserable. Oh, good, Chris. Hey, Choose Love, how are you? Yeah, no, I'm the same way, yep. They do have a good steakhouse down there if you ever get down there. No, you better not talk crazy, Chris. They will arrest you. Well, then you'll never get a dog there. Well, I think I'm going to sign off, you guys. I'm going to go set my GoPro up, and I think I'm going to do some underwater video. And mess around with that. It's kind of cool seeing these vehicles come up in a dusty road. Reminds me of No Country for Old Men. Yeah, quit drinking them, Chris. You gotta back off. Alright, Lethe, I'll be on later. You got some good photos of the ocean? Good for you. I got some really good sunrises when I was in Hilton Head in March. You guys need to, if you like sunrises, look at Hilton Head sunrise. Really, the colors were fantastic. Really beautiful. All right, yeah, I'll see you guys a little later. Have a good night. Daisy, you ready to party, hon?